Hello and welcome to another video. I'm progressing nicely along. We've got cows and a pig and some chickens in a box. I'm thinking about the food system and how the food system will work. But I'm also doing character creation and I need some icons to represent the different races in the game. Azurians, Lycivians and the Crusterians. Because they're so small, I should be able to run AI and OBS Studio and show you how Comfy works. So I'll jump into comfyUI and I shall catch you there. See you in a bit. Okay, so I've already made my icons in a style similar to my artwork. You're so limited usually on the kind of icons you can make that everybody's icons look roughly the same. This is a large language model called DreamShaper XL version 2 Turbo. I've got lots of them in there. And the way you get them is you go to sites like Hugging Face or Civic AI and you download them. I've got this one, about 6 gig. You download it, you stick it in your comfyUI checkpoints folder, models checkpoints folder, and then it's available in this box to select. These noodles just go pink to pink, yellow to yellow, red to red, green to green. That's literally all it does. You can obviously get into really involved on how all this works, and I've got a little bit involved with it. But these are just nodes, and you just double click and choose what kind of node you want, and there's squillions of them. This one is just a note to remind me what needs to go in what's the good prompts to go in this case sampler, which is like the brains of the thing. So this is how it works. You load your LLM model, goes into a positive prompt and a negative prompt. Negative prompt is I don't want any text in there and I don't want any watermarks. I don't want any horns. When I was creating barbarians, I kept putting horns on their head. Into the case sampler, comes out of there not quite as an image, it's more of a diffusion point cloud thing, and you use a VAE decoder to turn it into an image. But all you need to know is pink to pink, blue to blue. This is the size, 512 by 512. If I do change that to 2, it'll make 2 images. If I change it to 10, it'll make 10. Yeah, about it. These 3 which I've added, which are kind of interesting. This is a text concatenate, so it just joins the text from that one to the text from that one. This one is a wordy prompt. That one comes from a CSV file. Do you know, like a comma separated variable that you find in I can actually they open up in Excel usually, but I've opened mine in Programmer's Notepad because Excel actually screws these up. But it's basically, if you want to do graffiti painting, if you want painting style graffiti, it's aerosol art style, bold composition, vibrant colors, urban aesthetic, hip hop, blah blah blah, all these things to do with graffiti art style. So they're in there. There's about 80 of them. There was about 490 of them. And it just saves me typing all these words or saving all these words on one side and copy pasting them into a prompt. I can just select them in my thing in here because they're all there. So it means I'm using palette knife to make these style, and it's palette knife style. Looks like somebody just splattered it on with a palette knife, and it looks quite good, and I quite like it's similar to my concept art, and I quite like it. I tend to screw, and that text and that text joins to that text, goes into the positive prompt. That's all it is. I tend to just bring these down here a bit so I don't have to go scrolling around when I'm making images. This is like the menu. It shows me my GPU usage, VRAM, GPU temperature, hard disk, amazing how that goes up, CPU, etc. And I've run the style with it. So if I run this, we've got a fixed prompt of 2028. So I run this, it'll just go, yeah, I've done that, mate, already. It hasn't changed. If I do 2027, it'll be similar, but it'll have changed a little bit. It's like face on. So, which is important. You've got to not think of seeds as just a big number. I've got the icons done, actually. I'll just drag this window over. So I needed 8. Lysibian, Stormborn, Fireborn, Stormborn, the Azurian and the Christerian, Azurian. So I just wanted them, but how I've managed to get all their heads roughly in the same place and the same size is by manipulating the seed. Now, the really cool thing about comfyUI is that this whole workflow is stored in every image. So this image here has the workflow in it, and it's also by definition got that it's got the prompt, it's also by definition got the workflow in it. So if I want to create that image again, I literally drag it into there and it loads the prompt. And she was created on a 2025 look. So if I run that prompt now, I get that woman. And how cool is that? That's a .png image, right? It's just a regular old PNG. What's it called? Something PNG in here somewhere. There, Dream the PNG. It's just a PNG file. So that's how I've done it, and I've got my prompts, and I have no chance of creating icons for my 8 icons for my characters. And like I say, they'd normally have a very similar style to all games have a very similar style, but I wanted to do a particular style of icon to go in my game, and I was able to do it with the AI. So that was AI, and what I'm using it to make some icons for character creation. I think it'll be used more and more going forward for textures, even if I want to create certain textures on these pillars behind me, these gates behind me. I always imagined that there would be hieroglyphs on there, but not the ones from Egypt, our own Antarctic hieroglyphs. So yeah, I don't think I need to do any more AI videos. I just wanted to get that one out of the way. We're showing you the workflow, and so yeah, thanks for watching, and I shall catch you in the next one. See you later.